X19 is a bodyweight workout with three main goals. 1, advanced core training. 2, we're gonna mobilize your hips and improve your gait. And 3, we're gonna bulletproof the spine and the shoulders. Let's get into it. The bridged psoas leg extension is an awesome hip mobility exercise. I love it as a warm-up or active recovery drill on off days. What we're doing here is getting that full extension of the hips to get the glutes going. Obviously, tucking the knee to the chest gets the hip flexors, but going above that 90-degree angle, that's what we're really trying to emphasize here, gets the psoas, that high hip flexor. Adding the leg extension component really gets the hamstrings going. Switch sides, I love this for about 2 minutes, alternating sides each rep. And I want you to focus on exhaling, going up, inhale on the return. Get it today. Mobilize your hips, stabilize your shoulders, and activate your core with quadruped hip circles. All fours position. I'm gonna tuck one knee to the chest, legs at 90-degree angle right there. I'm gonna open it up to the side and circle it right through. This is an external rotation focus going clockwise. I can also go the other way counterclockwise for more of an internal rotation focus. Now, if I want to increase the challenge, strengthen my knees more, make the quad work harder, you do it from an elevated bear crawl position. I'm going to focus on exhaling, going out, inhaling, coming back, whether I'm going in or out or clockwise or counterclockwise. Now, one thing I like to do is I actually like to elevate the hands slightly, whether it's push-up handles, slant boards, or dumbbells. Better angle for the shoulders, and it gives you more clearance for the leg and foot to be moving in and out. The fingers elevated option will really get more of a wrist stretch. That's my ultimate preference here. But amazing exercise to really get those hips open in rotation, flexion and extension. So complete hip mobility, but the core and the shoulders, they gotta be on board as well. Enjoy it. Hinged clamshell. So I'm in a one-leg hip hinge position here. I'm using a pair of dip bars for self-assistance and support. I'm not using too much unloading of my body weight, just more stability and balance to get my hips and shoulders square to the ground. You can use chairs, you can use a couple sticks or poles or PVC pipes. What I'm gonna do is maintain this position isometrically. I like to add a slant board with the toes elevated to increase the stretch into the calf, ankle, and hamstring. But as I balance in this hinge position, smoking the glute, high hamstring, and lower back as a stabilizer, I'm gonna keep this leg bent at 90, exhale out, inhale back in. Really working the hip abductors or rotators, and also balance and stability on that support leg. So enjoy this movement. Awesome way to progress it is to go just one hand to assist and go from maybe full hand, palm, to maybe just a couple fingers or one to do it in free space. I believe the assistance just helps you get the most out of the exercise so that we're not tilting, turning, and losing form. Enjoy. The key to activating the psoas, or the high hip flexor that resides right here, is to get the knee above 90 degrees of hip flexion. So use a couple pairs of parallel bars or chairs or rails of a power rack. I add the slant board with toes elevated to stretch the calf and hamstring more and create a slight lean as if you're doing a sprint or run off the block. Now what we're gonna do here is get that knee as high as we can tucked, and I like to kind of press my palms down to cue the chest and really just get that good position. I'm gonna exhale out, squeeze that quad hard, bring it back, inhale. But I keep this knee above hip level the whole way isometrically. The core contraction is off the charts. And again, major hip, ankle stability as well. So enjoy this exercise, whether it be a warm-up or plug it into a full body circuit for really good emphasis into this whole region. Enjoy. The push-up walkout plus is a great full body mobility exercise that targets the abs, the chest, and the shoulders. Now I like to do it with my toes elevated on a pair of slant boards. Why? I get more stretch into the ankle, the calf, the hamstrings, and the hips. You can also do it feet on floor. Now the goal here is the legs should be as straight as possible to maximize the stretch. You also want to minimize the rounding of the spine as much as you can. The upper back might round a little bit, but that is the goal with this. Start feet wide, because as the feet come closer together, you get more stretch. So that's how to progress the exercise. Now I'm going to inhale through the nose going out, exhale through the mouth coming back. But here's what I do to make it more of a plus, right? So let's walk it out as far as I can with my arms overhead without letting my hips sag. Engage that core. Walk it back to the push-up position. Now I'm gonna do 5 pulses at the bottom. Inhale down, exhale up. On the 5th and final pulse, plyo push-up, and then walk it all the way back. Now, if you can't do the plyo push-up, skip it. If you can't do 5 pulses, maybe just do 3 or 2, or just do 1 regular push-up. But the goal here is do it for time. Let's say 2 to 3 minutes or 3 to 5 plus reps. You'll love this move. Burns fat, builds muscle, loosens you up. The skater jump to balance blends mobility, stability, and power. Now, we can initially start by using the back toe as kind of a stepping stone or assistance as needed. You can also pick it up as you do the movement, but I'm gonna be hinging back, get more glutes and hamstrings here, keeping the hips and shoulders square to the floor, and then I come nice and upright with that knee up, right, in that good high running position, and then I will exhale on the jump opponent. If you have to touch, you can. I'm gonna inhale smoothly to do this action all the way through, and then eventually do it with no back leg assistance. Drive that leg up, get that knee above 90. You fight for that position, right? We're trying to slow it down, and that's why this is great for extended work periods. Let's say 2+ minutes, because it breaks up each plyometric rep and allows you to focus on being stable, mobile, locked in between reps. So this drill will test you, especially from the balance standpoint. Back toe assistance is fine. Just make sure you focus on getting the hips and shoulders down. Bends ankle, knees, and hips every time you land and receive. And always receive that load with good form and technique. I love the spider climber to push-up complex. We're gonna mobilize your hips, we're gonna stabilize your core, and we are gonna smoke out the chest, the triceps, and the shoulders. Now, you can do this hands on floor, but I like going with parallettes or push-up handles that slight elevation, puts your shoulders in a better position, also allows you to extend the range of motion to get more benefits in terms of the hip mobility component. What we're gonna do here is, we get here first, the climber portion. I'm going to step this leg just out to the side. Now I can stay in a high climb, but I personally like to kind of sink and drop my hips down into it and just kind of get like that. You can see too, I really pack my shoulders down, and then I come back, and then I add the spider push-up. Inhale down, exhale up, and then I'm just repeating. Now I can switch sides each rep, or I can do all my reps on one side and then switch from set to set. But what I'm gonna do here too is I can also increase the difficulty of the spider push-up by extending the leg out to the side. So I break up each strength exercise with a mobility movement. So mobility, strength. I can even add some pumps. So I'm isometrically holding and balancing that. And again, I can also alternate sides. Have fun with this drill and understand that your body's your barbell when you know how to use it. The split jump runner, awesome pump and burn exercise where strength meets cardio, and I love it for 2+ minute work periods. You'll get in great shape with this. It really tests your lower body stability and stamina as well. So here's what we got. You're gonna do a split position, all right? And we start more of a quarter bend. As I progress the exercise, I go from more of a quarter to half to full lunge position to really challenge me dynamically. By adding the arm movement, it's gonna really increase the stabilization demands and smoke it out, also get the heart rate up more. So we get the arms at 90-degree angles. I'm gonna be going from ear to hip pocket, my good running mechanics, and lock that in. Now the key is the breathing. I'm gonna do a deep inhale, and the moment my inhale stops, I will then exhale to explode and switch sides. So here's what it looks like. And I keep getting lower. As it fatigues, this really gets hard to do the leg exchanges, all right? Your legs are gonna get pumped in a serious way, man. Gonna bulletproof the knees, burn some serious fat. Enjoy this exercise, focus on your breath, because breathing drives movement. Have a great workout, body weight only, baby. Anytime, anywhere, that's what these are all about. You're done in 20 minutes, make your post-workout report in the comment section below. Peace.
Go.
halfway. Rest. Go. Halfway. Rest. Go. Halfway. Rest. Go. Halfway. Rest. Go. Half weight. Rest. Go. Half weight. Rest. Go. Half weight. Rest. Go. Half weight. Rest.